Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome. Thanks for being with me. This will be a general weekly reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for July 29th through August 4th, but dates are approximate and flexible. And before we begin, let me welcome anyone who is new and just explain that I ask for, in these weekly readings, a card from the major arcana that best represents the overall energy, and then from the minor arcana, cards for the physical, mental, and spiritual realms. So in other words, what's going on for your going on in your environment, what's on your mind, and a message from the universe. So for the physical realm, two cards jumped out for you, one for the mental realm and two for the spiritual realm. Okay, so let's get started. All right, we'll take a look at Strength Reversed. So Saggy, I feel like a sense of kind of manipulation. Like you're intentionally using your kind of natural strengths to get your way, almost like and you probably know that you have these natural abilities, this natural charisma, where sometimes you can get people to see things your way and sort of kind of get them to think it was their idea, if that makes sense. So that's that. I'm feeling as though you're tapping into your natural strengths to kind of get your way. All right, let's take a look at the physical realm. So we have two cards jumped out here. The Hanged Man was on top and the Three of Pentacles beneath that. So with the Hanged Man reversed, I feel as though you might find yourself in a situation this week, if this reading resonates with you, in a situation where you need to see things differently or do things differently, see things from a different angle, approach something differently than you normally would. And then with the Three of Pentacles below that, so we have some teamwork here, planning, getting started on some sort of project or work or plans. So there's one figure here explaining to others. So I feel, Saggy, that you might find yourself working somehow with a team or a group this week, and you have to convince them to see things your way. You have to convince them to see things differently, the way you see them. In some instances, it might be others trying to convince you to see things their way. Well, and it actually could be all of the above, right? It could be you're working in a team and each person is presenting very different ideas and trying to convince others to go along with it. So you're looking at things from, a different angle here. And this could be related to work. This could be, you're working with others on a team. Maybe you haven't had to work as a team before. So that's what's, you've got to see things differently. You've got to consider other points of view here. You could be, this could be related to your family, right? Maybe the family is making some sort of plans or trying to come to agreement on something. And you want to get people to see things your way, as do others. You could be making plans with friends. And again, differing opinions, different ideas about what you should do, where you should go, and having to see things from other people's point of view, from a different angle, and also wanting to convince others that your way is the right way. Okay, so let's take a look at the mental realm here. So the Six of Cups, generally a card of memories of childhood and being upright, especially fond memories, good memories. So for some of you, if you are making plans with family, for example, and you have children, and maybe you're thinking back to the times when it was easier to convince your children to do things your way. So when your children were very young, you could easily convince them to see things your way and to think your ideas and your plans were really good. And now maybe your children are older and have ideas of their own. So you're thinking back to those fond times. But for a lot of you, I feel as though this Six of Cups is kind of like you focused on getting your way, right? Maybe you are the older child in this situation here, offering this gift, this cup with this flower. And again, in relation to your what's going on in your physical world, offering this idea and convincing this younger child that your idea is the best, your way of doing things is the best. Hence the slight, manipulation. It's a very strong word, manipulation. I don't feel like this is a bad thing, but it's kind of, again, you using your natural charisma and such to get your way. So, the message from the universe, Five of Swords, and underneath that we have the Three of Cups, so another three energy. So the five energy, change, there's change, contrast, conflict with the five, right? And the Five of Swords, there is some negativity, right? With the clouds are sharp and more ominous than, say, the fluffy clouds in some other cards. There's one figure who comes out on top, and then others who, look somewhat distraught over their loss. But I'm not feeling a tremendous amount of negativity here. I do feel as though the universe provided this card because it would indicate to me that your ideas prevail, your opinions prevail. You get your way. You get your way in this. You are successful in that, again, kind of like manipulation, but again, that word just feels like it has too much negativity. It's really just convincing. You are convincing and you win. You get your way. So with the Three of Cups upright underneath that, this is again that three energy here, right? With the Three of Pentacles upright here, this three energy. So it's an indication that everyone comes to an agreement, and this is for the best. This works out well for everyone. Everyone is happy with this plan or this agreement, or whatever it is specifically for you. Everyone is in agreement. So this is, and even possibly in some instances, literally celebrating, raising a cup, being really happy with this, moving forward with this plan in a positive way. So it really does all work out for everyone, which is probably why I feel as though manipulative is too strong a term. But you're just able to convince people and to get people to go along with you and not, you know what it is? You're able to get people to go along with you, yet not feel as though they've been manipulated, not feel as though they've been taken advantage of. You are convincing them that your ideas are the best. And that's why, we have, two upright threes of coming together with others and teamwork and everything, being positive here. Okay, Saggy, so kind of a specific reading. It may not resonate with everyone, but see if you find yourself in a group this week having to come to an agreement and see how it plays out for you. But either way, whether it resonates or not, I want to thank you so much for being with me, and I really do wish you a fabulous week, Saggy.